How are you everyone and welcome to Snack English. Today's lesson is the fourth one in the series of vocabulary workshop. You are going to learn 10 new words and some of their synonyms. If today's lesson is your first visit, you will find the previous episodes links in the description box. Enjoy! Dear everyone, the most important point is to quiz yourself after studying these words. So, in the description box, you will find some beneficial links that will help you practice and answer a variety of questions. Let's get started. The first word is maim. Maim. Maim is a verb. To maim someone means to injure them so badly that part of their body permanently damaged. So, it's not a normal injury. For example, the crocodile could easily maim a human with its razor-sharp teeth, which means the crocodile could easily injure a human with its razor-sharp teeth. Some synonyms such as disable, injure, or cripple. Another example, each year accidental falls maim thousands of people, some of them for life. The second word is legendary. Legendary. Legendary is an adjective. If you describe someone or something as a legendary, you mean that they are very famous and that many stories told about them. For example, the singer has achieved legendary status in the music industry for 20 years, which means the singer has achieved famous status in the music industry for 20 years. Some synonyms such as well-known, fabulous, or famous. Another example, Ajax was one of the legendary Greek heroes who fought before the walls of Troy. The third word is glut. Glut. Glut can be used as a verb or noun. If there is a glut of something, there is so much of it that it cannot be sold or used. For example, when there is a glut of gasoline on the market, prices at the pump may drop dramatically, which means when there is a surplus, when there's a lot of gasoline on the market, prices at the pump may drop dramatically. Some synonyms such as oversupply or surplus or excess. As a verb means to provide more than is needed or wanted. For example, Hollywood studios glut theaters with big budget action movies during the summer vacation. Next, invalidate. Invalidate. Invalidate is a verb. If something invalidates something, such as a law, contract, or election, it causes it to be considered illegal. For example, an official decree invalidated the vote in the Capitol, which means an official announcement cancelled the vote in the Capitol. Some synonyms such as cancel, disapprove, or discredit. Another example, lawyers will try to invalidate the contract. Lawyers will try to invalidate or cancel the contract. The next word is venerate. Venerate. Venerate is a verb. If you venerate someone or something, you value them or feel great respect for them. For example, all Muslims around the world venerate Al-Kaaba Al-Musharrafa, the most sacred building on earth, which means all Muslims around the world respect and adore Al-Kaaba Al-Musharrafa. Some synonyms such as worship, respect, adore. Another example, because my grandfather never failed to venerate my grandmother, the couple had a happy marriage over 70 years. Next, oblique. Oblique. Oblique is an adjective. If you describe a statement or a situation as an oblique, you mean that it's not expressed directly or openly, making it difficult to understand. For example, instead of walking straight from the farmhouse to the road, we set off an oblique direction across the field, which means we set off an indirect road across the field. Some synonyms, such as indirect, vague, or roundabout. Another example, to avoid worrying his wife, the man made an oblique statement about the seriousness of his medical condition. The next word is minimize. Minimize. Minimize is a verb. If you minimize a risk, a problem, or unpleasant situation, you reduce it to the lowest possible level or prevent it from increasing. Also, if you minimize something, you make it seem smaller or less significant. For example, concerned people want to minimize the risk of developing cancer. Some synonyms, such as belittle, reduce, decrease, or diminish. Another example, whenever you are in a car, you should wear your seat belt to minimize the risk of injury in an accident, which means whenever you are in your car, you should wear your seat belt. Why? To reduce the risk of injury in an accident. The next word is wanton. Wanton can be used as an adjective or noun. As an adjective, a wanton action causes harm, damage, or waste without having any reason to. The wanton destruction of the historic castle drew outrage from all over the country, which means the reckless destructions, the bad destruction of the historic castle drew outrage from everyone. Some synonyms, such as reckless, heartless, unreasonable, evil, cruel, malicious, and etc. Another example, we were shocked by their wanton misuse of the money their parents had left to them, which means we were shocked by their unreasonable misuse of the money their parents had left to them. The next word is veer. Veer. Veer is a verb. If something or someone veers in a certain direction, they change their position or direction. For example, the huge storm finally veered out to sea, leaving much destruction in its wake, which means the huge storm finally shifted, finally changed, turned out to sea, leaving much destruction in its wake. Some synonyms, such as shift, change, or turn. Another example, to avoid the children in the street, the truck veered sharply to the right and sideswiped several parked cars, which means to avoid the children in the street, the truck shifted, turned sharply to the right. The last word is incognito. Incognito. Incognito can be used as adjective, adverb, or noun. Someone who is incognito is using a fake name or wearing a disguise in order not to be recognized or identified. For example, the film star traveled incognito in order to avoid the attention of adoring fans. Another example, although she tried to crash the party incognito, one of her former friends recognized her voice. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good listen today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you are a new viewer.